We will now have a look at tone curves. If you're used to using curves in Photoshop, this might be a nice simple way for you to come in and quickly enhance an image within Lightroom. Now it's located in the right panel. You'll find tone curves just below basics. Hit the little arrow, a drop down will appear, and again you're confronted with this histogram with the linear line running through the center. Underneath we have a whole heap of different options and different sliders that will allow us to go in and change certain parts within the image by using our tonal curve. And as you can see here, we can change the highlights by dragging the slider either way. We can affect the light areas, we can affect the dark areas, and we can also affect the shadows. If you need to reset any of these, and this is with any of the tools that you're using, simply hold the Alt Option key down, and up here you have the Reset Regions button will appear. And it'll just actually reset all these tools back to 0 for you. Alt Option, click, and they're all back to where they were. Down the bottom we've got this point curve, and basically the linear is a straight line running through it. You can adjust that so you've got a medium contrast. See how there's a little bend appear down here? Or you can do a strong contrast. So it gives you a few options there which you would like to choose. But basically the beauty I find with this is that it's made it a fairly safe tool to use. Because if you look at the histogram up here with the linear line, notice as I run my cursor on the line there's all these areas which are appearing which are slightly shaded, and these are safe areas. So you can start to pull your image into here, and what you'll find is as long as you stay within those boundaries, you're going to end up making some adjustments to your image and do it safely. So that's an option you have to work within those safe parameters. So it makes using the tool very, very easy. Once again, reset, Alt Option, and everything's back to 0. Now one of the real little great features that they've added here is this little button up the top here. You can see it right here, and if I click on that, it actually has these little up and down arrows above it. What this will do, it lets you go into the image, find a certain part within the image and adjust within that area. So for example, these rock faces here I want to adjust. So I can bring the tool over here and notice what happens over on my tonal curve. I can grab it and I can pull it, and it's adjusting it. I can pull it down and up. So by going into the image, what it actually does is where I click, it locates that position on the curve line, and I can make the adjustment in that point. I can come somewhere else. Up the top here it's a bit dark, so I can come in here and I can simply pull and maybe lighten that up a little bit in that area there. So I have a lot more control on where I want to change things within my image by using that tool. But once again, this tool you need to get used to using, but once again you can just come straight over to the side here and stay within your safe boundaries, and you'll find you'll be able to make some nice adjustments to the image.